Hey YouTube, Jay Killer back in the shop for a little product testing, product demonstration, product comparison. Yes, has Shars created the Noga Killer? We are going to answer that question today. Today, we're going to do a little product comparison. Here, the Shars Aventor heavy-duty mag-based indicator arm and the comparable Noga product, also available from Shars, by the way. Noga, pretty much the industry standard. It's kind of the generic name for this type of product, kind of like channel locks. This is the obvious comparison. The Aventor brand is the Shars house brand, and Shars is, full disclosure, Shars is the sponsor for Kilroy's measuring contest at the Bash. However, that certainly wouldn't prevent me from giving you an honest and thorough review. So I've been using this for a couple of weeks, so we're going to try to do a little testing, a little comparison using the tape measure, using a scale, using various indicators to mount in them, and just kind of go over my user experience with this new product. So let's get into it. All right, we're going to start at the mag base. These both work exactly the same way, on and off, no problem. They are constructed in a very similar manner with the shallow V on the bottom and the relief in the back. Very similar, both of these, right? And the only difference, they're the same height, they're the same width. The only difference is the Aventor is 3 inches deep. The Noga is 2.5 inches deep. Other than that, they both work and function in the same way. I do have this little digital scale here up to 50 pounds, and I will tell you that both of these on a metal surface like this have no trouble holding up to that 50 pounds. So functionally, in this regard, these mag bases are equal. All right, coming down here to the base, looking a little more closely at the two bases, you're going to have to give the Noga a little bit of a advantage on fit and finish. The Noga has the nice hammer tone finish. This one here is probably 3 years old. It's fine. This is the kind of, blue paint, kind of hammer tone like finish. It's already got a couple little light chips in it from shipping, riding that container from China. But all in all, it's serviceable. I mean, it is a shop item. I would also say that the Noga has advantage here with this nice wide base and washer that screws the ball down onto the base. And if you look here, another advantage of the Noga is that the ball is significantly larger than the ball here on the Aventor. Now, the Aventor is slotted on both sides and can go down in either direction. So I would consider that a bit of an advantage for the Aventor. It's easier to articulate. Both of these have the collars that turn, right? So, same thing here, right? They're very similar in that regard. Looking at the main joint here, the Aventor may have a slight advantage in bearing area. The arms on the Noga are steel. The arms on the Aventor are aluminum. And sized up accordingly. They both have a nice finish, a nice anodized finish on the Aventor, a nice like black oxide finish on the Noga. They're both fine there. I do think it is a cleaner look for the Aventor not having an exposed stud or screw like the Noga, but that's a small cosmetic detail. They both use a nice, well-made plastic knob for tightening and adjusting. They both work well in that regard. This is really kind of a draw here. Okay, what I've done here is I've just set the arm up horizontally. I've tightened this down just as tight as I typically would, not hard. And now I'm just going to pull up on the scale. Oop, got to zero it. Okay, so we can catch that in replay. All right, same configuration. Oh, zero. All righty. Now this is down at the actual indicator mount, and this is really kind of where the rubber meets the road as far as these products go. Again, the Aventor has the double slotted collar that is adjustable. The Noga has the single slotted collar, which is adjustable. The Noga ball is a little bit larger and does appear to have somewhat of a finer finish, though I don't know how much of that might just be from use. They both are designed in a similar way. Let me move down just a little bit. But we get to the area that I think where the Aventor has the greatest advantage over the Noga, and that is the actual indicator mount, the actual adjustable arm here. I know that Noga makes a base adjustable that I've never tried, but I know they're very popular. This is the end adjustable style. These work in almost identical ways, right? They have the two studs and then the slot on the end for a test indicator, the 1/4 inch dovetail, which is common on test indicators. The real advantage that the Aventor has here is the spring. The spring in here, they don't use a coil style spring. I believe they use like a leaf style spring, and it is very firm, right? And to show you how firm, I've got this Ames indicator here, and this is a monster. It's a 3-inch Ames solid steel. This thing weighs, well over a pound, right? This is solid American-made goodness. I really don't think you can buy indicators of this quality any longer. And I can stick it in the Aventor here, and there's absolutely no sag, right? There is no sag at all. The adjuster works great through the whole range of motion. The spring is amply strong to hold the indicator up. It doesn't matter what position I put it in, works fine, right? And like I said, this is like your mag base's worst enemy here. Now take the same indicator, come over here to the Noga, clamp it in, let it go, and the spring's just bottomed out, right? Just as soon as I let it go, right? So no chance of supporting this type of heavy indicator with the Noga base there. Okay, friends, there you go for comparison. Has Shars created a Noga Killer? Well, let's summarize. Noga, fit and finish, all day long, right? It is, well, it has a nicer fit and finish, quality construction. Functionally, I think the Shars is superior in most ways. It has a little bit firmer hold on the arm, as you saw when we did a little scale comparison there. I mean, that's, you know, mildly scientific. I just tightened these as equally as I could. I do think that the indicator holder here is superior on the Shars, not by a small margin. And it's somewhat less expensive. Retail price on this is $69. I believe right now on the Shars website, the retail price on this Noga is only $79. So regular 94 bucks, I think. So under normal circumstances, the Noga is 50% more expensive than the Shars or the Aventor comparable product. You know, you make your choices. I think it's a great buy. It's a great product. It works excellent. I've been using it around the shop now for about 3 weeks. I've used it with a variety of indicators, both you know, test style indicators as well as, you know, big honkers like the Ames I showed you. No, I don't want to sell the Ames. Anyway, it's a quality product and for a very good price. So I'd keep an eye out, you know, for more products in this line. Are they going to come up with a base adjust style? Don't know. But, you know, if you're looking to save a little money around the shop, you're not giving anything up by buying this Aventor product. It's a fine product, in some ways better than the Noga, and I'd highly recommend it as an addition to your tooling collection. Anyway, be safe in the shop. I'll be back with you soon.